Hey everybody, Klesso here. Welcome to round 2 of season 14 of Grand Arena. We got another 3v3. Surprise, surprise. We've been doing a lot of these lately. Again, just like last time, I want to give a shout out to my alliance. We are 5 guilds in the alliance, Eat, Sith, and Die, and each one's always looking for 1 or 2 people to fill in and find a new home. And I just want to say that's really important with the new territory battles that's getting ready to start with the Genoshan map. It's going to be important to be with a guild that's, pointing you in the right direction and all that, and we're definitely that. I love it. I came here shortly after the Sith raid launched a year ago, a little over a year ago now, maybe more than that, and it's been awesome. I just love it. So if you guys are interested, regardless of your GP, I'm sure we got a place for you between the 5 guilds. It's awesome. So that being that, let's get into some Grand Arena. We'll take a look at my opponent today. It is Rock Z. So we'll take a look at their inventory, and Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan. So he's got Malak, but he wasn't super high geared at this point, and he only had 1 Zeta. So, but we got, one thing I see, we got Zalbar with the Zeta, Mission with the Zeta, so I'm pretty sure we'll see that on defense. Grievous has a Zeta, but that could be just for the Padme event. Let's see if it's on the lead. So it's not on the lead, it's on Metalloid Monstrosity, which means that's probably done for the Padme event because that was really important for that. Vandor Chewie. So there's a lot of good stuff here. Nest has a Zeta, Karth Zeta. So I'm guessing I'm going to be seeing a Karth team for sure with Mission and Zalbar. So let's go ahead and take a look at my defense. And I set a Night Sister Nest team, my Darth Revan team with Malak, and a Jedi Knight Revan team. Below that in front, I set a couple Bounty Hunters and a Smuggler team. Behind that on the bottom, a Grievous team and a Bastila team. Up top behind my hard section that I always set not the best teams up here when it's this setup because this is where the most points are, and I'm trying to prevent that with my really hard section in front of it. So I kind of set some stuff that's not great back here, and just kind of hope that my opponent doesn't get there. So that's what we're doing. Fingers crossed as usual. Let's take a look at the defense I have to go up against. Up top, he's got a Jedi Knight Revan, Bounty Hunter, and there's the Karth team I assumed that we would see. That's no surprise. Below that, we got a Bastila team. He split his Malak off of his Darth Revan. So that is bad and good. From a defensive standpoint, I don't recommend this unless you also set your Darth Revan team, which he may have with HK instead of Malak. So if that's in one of the back walls, then this is not a bad move because this, splitting them up. But I only set my Darth Revan team with Malak, and I'm hoping that it's just real hard to get through that, if not possible at all. So, and then we got a crew team underneath that. I'm gonna check that crew real quick. It's only got the 1 Zeta. Let's see how much health and speed is on there. More protection, decent speed. Has he got defense? Yeah. So the circle, cross, and triangle should always be health. He's got all 3 health sets, so that's good. And I would also recommend 6-dotting those mods, the health option. That takes counters, like Ewoks and stuff. That'll make it real hard for them to beat that. All right, so I'm gonna do what I always do. I know a lot of people don't like seeing a harder defense, but if I'm gonna see it, I want to see it up front, so I know I use the counters that I'm gonna use right away and not try to conserve and all that. Tonight up front, I don't have to conserve at all, so I'm gonna try to take out this top section and focus on that because that's where the most points is in this setup, and then we will see what's behind it, and then that will kind of give us what we need to know to attack the bottom area where they had that crew and Malak and that Bastila team. So let's go after First things first, Jedi Knight Revan, we're going to use our standard counter, which is Traya, Thrawn, and Nihilus. And we're going to do what we always do and fracture Yoda, annihilate Revan when it's time, and isolate Jolee. So, as you can see here, they all have foresight, so I'm not going to do his Drain Force because I'm not going to probably get any. So we'll just remove that. Then we're going to always fracture Yoda. And then let's go ahead. I'm going to hit him, just get rid of that foresight. I'm going to go ahead and do a Force Drain now. I'm probably only going to get one. Yeah, and I only got the one. So instead of isolating Jolee, which I normally do, since I only got one there instead of 2 or 3, I'm going to isolate Revan instead. Give that to Nihilus. That way, because he's going to get his mark off again and going to call Yoda to hit again, and I want to keep that from happening. Now when he does that mark, no one's going to assist. So let's give that back to Nihilus. There's no buffs to remove, but we'll just hit Yoda. Alright, hopefully Fracture comes up again and we'll use that again on Yoda. See, no assist from GK, or from Grandmaster Yoda. Let's do another Force Drain. We got a couple there. We're going to go ahead and fracture Yoda again. Okay, Annihilate's up. We're going to get rid of Revan. Now, Savior can't be procced, so we're good to go. So if we kill Grandmaster Yoda, the only way he comes back is if Jolee brings him back. But we're going to try to get Isolate on Jolee, so that's not a thing. We'll just keep doing this. Okay, Fracture's up. We're going to fracture Yoda again. That's perfect. Now we'll just focus on Jolee. Do another Force Drain. That might kill Yoda, but he's got ability block. Right here. Okay, I could swap turn meter, but instead, since there's ability block on Jolee, I think I'm just going to hit him with my basic and stun him. And go from there, because yeah, that was actually perfect. Okay, now we'll do that. And we'll give Isolate. That actually is perfect. Okay, so now that he's isolated, he can't bring back Yoda. And it looks like our protection is all maxed, so we should get 54 banners here by killing them. Let's take a look. Maybe. Come on, game. Don't crash. What's going on? Let's do that. There we go. Sometimes doing that will force the game. Come on. What's going on? This is gonna suck if this fails. Come on, do something. Let's make sure some internet's working. Internet's working. Okay. This is not cool, man. Come on. Give me my win. Oh, finally. Holy cow, that was scary. We got our 54 banners. Holy cow, I don't know what was happening there. I was thinking. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. So now we have this bounty hunter team and we have a Carth team. So Carth, one of my favorite counters to a Carth team, especially if they got all the Zetas like this, is a First Order crew team. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go find our First Order. Do. Alright. Hopefully this one won't scare us as bad. Okay, I'm going to stun Zalbar. Might see what happens there too. And we got a stun there. That's perfect. Right, let's work on Carth, because chances are mission's gonna end up taking a turn and just hiding, so no reason to keep working on her. See, there she goes. So that's perfect. That's what we anticipated happening. Do some major damage, do some AoEs, get that turn meter going with everyone that has this buff up here, the advantage buff. Anytime you do Xylo's AoE, gives them turn meter, so that's pretty cool. Do a big hit here, remove that buff. We got another stun. Let's keep Zalbar stunned. We'll just keep him on timeout. I said in a bunch of videos, Crew's 2-turn stun is one of my favorite mechanics in the whole game. It's almost like a mini fracture, like that Thrawn does. Just keeps him on timeout. See if we can't get another stun. Got another stun. Let's get a big hit. Okay. Do an AoE. There we go. That's why I love this team against this Karth team. The Karth team can be pretty tricky, especially with the Zetas, but for this first order, it's not a problem at all. There we go. 52 banners. Okay. So, now we have this Bosk team. Let's see how fast that Bosk is. 88, that's pretty good speed. It's not horrible. But not much tenacity. So you always want a lot of tenacity on Bosk as well. That's a big deal. So they don't have it. So regardless, we're going to use JTR resistance. Maybe. Resistance. We'll save C3PO and use R2 instead. C3PO I use for much harder bounty hunter teams, but I think this will be okay. Wipe that turn meter away. I'm gonna actually hide everyone but R2, and then I'm gonna start working on Boba, call BB-8 to get the extra hit. Let's see if we can't get a stun here. Yes, there we go. That's perfect. Probably should have tried to stun again, but we'll get some burning going, get that turn meter wiped away. Tons of control on this team. It's nice. Let's call BB-8 again. So we burned his first one. Let's see if we can't stun. Yep, we got the stun. Characters that can stun are such a benefit in 3v3 especially. Anyone that can stun is just amazing. There's not much, it's hard to recover from those stuns when there's only 2 other people on the team in a 3v3 setting. Let's hide everybody. Dengar's doing some good work down there. But we got Illuminated Destiny up, so that should just about be that. Let's get some burning going. Call the assist. Once we get through this protection, I'll go real fast. It's always that protection that's hard to get through on Bosk. There we go. There we go. Okay. 52 banners. Now, that's that for that his harder section up front. So let's see what's behind it. And there's a Grievous team that I was kind of expecting to see that I didn't want to see because I wanted to use CLS on that Malak team, which is now not going to be on the table because I think I need to use my CLS on this, but maybe not. What to do. Now I got a decision to make. Because I don't know if I should use CLS on this or not. Probably, especially with L3 in there, that might be kind of tricky. And seeing as how I'm trying to force him on the bottom where there's less points. If I can clear the top and do it super efficiently, I'll win no matter what if he can't get past my top front section and he only clears my bottom and I clear his top. So even if I can't beat those teams on the bottom, I think the smartest move is to get some guaranteed wins up here. Let's go ahead and use, let's just use CLS here. find our rebels. Just play the smart move. Even if we don't clear the board, it's smarter to do this. Oh, not that. That. Alright. There we go. And we're going to always, whether it's 5v5 or 3v3 against a Grievous team, the best counter is CLS. And always, always, always go after Grievous first. Usually he doesn't die that easy, but he did, so that's even better. And then let's try to get some turn meter off there. Let's do an AoE. There we go. Okay. Anything else would have been a little tricky. I've got one little trick up my sleeve, maybe for that Malik team. We'll see how that goes. These two teams I'm not worried about almost at all, so now I think I will go back down to the bottom to this hard section and try to see what's behind it. Man, I don't know if I got enough firepower to get through all of this. It's kind of the problem. I think what we'll do, and I don't know if this is smart or not, because I think I'm going to use my Padme against this not Empire, but Sith team, I guess. Even though I've seen the videos of Palpatine leads destroying Padme, that usually always involves Imperial Probe Droid Zeta, which obviously isn't here. So maybe I can do some burst damage and get through it. We shall see. I don't know how to use Padme quite well yet either, which is another thing, but let's try it. She's only gear 11 here. She's gear 12 now in real life, but this locked at gear 11, so that's fine. And I also put the second Zeta on her today after Territory Wars. We won that, so that was cool. It came down to the wire with ships, so we got lucky there. Even though we were really efficient on all the character stuff and they weren't, it looked like they were going to clear our ships and clear the board, and we were going to get stuck because they set a bunch of Millennium Falcons on defense, which you don't see very often. But we had some mirror matches not go right, which is you got to check Akbar ship speed. But we ended up winning. We ended up clearing the board, and they didn't. And we got enough Zetas and Omegas to put that second unique Zeta on Padme. Let's get into this and try it. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't even know what the moves do. Let's see. Dispel all the buffs. Let's just do this. Get a big hit. Okay. Obviously, if we can get rid of Palpatine, that's going to be a step in the right direction. With that being a slightly lesser geared Malik, I'm hoping that I got enough firepower just to get through it. Big hit. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Yes. Hot dog. Alright, we did it. That was kind of scary. I didn't know how that was going to work. Now, how fast is this crew? That's important. Plus 87, so 219. They got a speed bonus on that, plus 30, so that takes them up to 249. That's going to be tricky, to say the least. Shoot. Kind of running out of great teams here. I'm not sure what to use. There's so many. Normally against crew, I want to use my JTR or my crew. You know, or anything with Thrawn. Palpatine and Thrawn is good for it, you know. But I don't have that available anymore. So, let's see. What do I got left? I got Palpatine, Scion, Wampa. Oh, I don't know what to do here. This is a tricky one. I don't have a fracture. Kind of think I should use Scion regardless. He might have enough damage and I might be able to... Let's do this. Let's do that, and that. And we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed that this works. Always do Vader's AoE, and then use his Calling Blade, whoever has the most debuffs to force the most turn meter. There we go. Do that. See if we can't get some shocks or stuns. Ooh, that was perfect. Okay, let's go after there. Now, let's see if we can't get ability block with Vader's basic so he can't stun. That did not work at all. Yeah, there's that stun that I was scared of. Hopefully that shock helps so they can't heal. See if we can't get some more stuns. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. More shock on there. Let's see if there's enough debuffs. Let's throw that Calling Blade. Ooh, that's close. Got ability block. Need to get that shock to stick around. Ability block. Stun. Might not be enough damage here if I can't get some stuns and then get some good stuff going. Come on. Come on. No, let this be enough. Come on. Yes. Start working on Kylo. Got some shock on him, but he got heal immunity. Let's see if we can't stun. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Got a shock on there. Ability block? Yes. Okay. Let's heal. Let's do that. I'm not going to throw the Calling Blade yet. I want to get ability block. Nice. Big hit. Keep that shock going. Now we got a bunch of debuffs. Let's throw this Calling Blade and hope that this does it. Bingo. Got it. Nice. Okay. Now, one more hard team and we get to see the back of this section. Normally for Bastila leads, I always use my Kira, Nest, and Hermit Yoda, but I set Nest on defense with my Night Sisters, so I don't get to go into this and just push auto, but that makes my defense a little bit harder. What do we got for this? There's going to be tons of tenacity up that we can't do anything about. I feel like something with Night Sister Spirit might be good. Shoot. Let's see. We're gonna have to get... There's not a ton of DPS on there other than Bastila can hit decently hard. But can we get through all the protection? Boy, I don't want to drop one. This is gonna be hard. Wampa might be good in there. I need something that can hit really hard. Okay. Let's do... Okay. Okay. Let's do Rex lead. We'll do Wampa and Night Sister Spirit. And we will keep our fingers crossed immensely. Let's get that going. Let's get some tenacity up. Not gonna get any days or anything. Just hoping that I can survive long enough to get a lot of damage out of Wampa. Get through that protection up. Okay. There we go. Now let's get Juhani out of there. Okay, we're through the bonus protection on Juhani, but she got a stun. Let's see if we can't stun her. No stun. Keep trying to do some good damage. Go back after Juhani. Bingo. Alright, maybe we got this. Alright. Got it. Rex never lives. That sucks. Good lead, but he's just too soft. Let's see what's back there. Hopefully nothing too great. Wow. Wow. I don't think I'm beating that nest even a little bit. Wow. Okay. Now we go back up to the top. Shoot. Okay. Alright. I might be kind of screwed up here too, because that Savage with that Zeta is always really hard to kill, and I just use my two best hitters to get through that section. What do we got down there? Django. Oh, Django lead. That's no fun. Man, I can't believe he set nest. That stinks. I don't think I'm clearing this board. But if we clear this top, that should be enough no matter what to win. Unless he's got some magic up his sleeve. I can get through my top section. He's got his Darth Revan. So technically, if he knows to throw in a burner team, he might be able to do it. What do I want to use against this Z-Maul now? I don't have any of the teams I normally like to use. This guy set a pretty hard defense. Man, I just don't know if there's going to be enough DPS. I think I'm going to get everything down except for Savage, and then that's going to stink. Yeah, I don't know what to do at all. I don't know what I have that can beat that. How's that Vandor modded? It's got health sets. How much health? Alright. Health. Protection. So for Vandor, you want as much health as possible, not protection. All health. 6-dot mods, kind of like Grievous. Tons and tons of health. Boy, I don't think I should even bother with this bottom section. But what do I have to beat that Z-Maul team? What kind of Jedi do I have? Do I have anything that can hit hard? Not really. Do that and that. Then, well, what else do I have? Do I have anything that can hit super hard? Maybe this will do enough. Get that master's training on HK. Alright, let's see what happens. Theory crafting on the fly here, folks. Okay, let's get master's training over there. Get rid of that. Let's get some of that. Big hit. I'm hoping HK can land that huge hit. Alright, now let's do that. This isn't too horrible of a team. It's a nice stun from Sith Assassin. Hoping we get that big hit up here soon. And we didn't need it. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, 54 banners. That might have been a better team for that nest with how hard HK hits, actually. In hindsight. This team, this Phoenix, doesn't look too tough. Let's try some Ewoks against that. Why the heck not? Hopefully Zeb doesn't land days too well. Let's get a taunt going. And do that. Figure go after Chopper first since he's just gonna end up taunting anyway. Big hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Easy peasy. There we go. 54 banners. Alright. So we cleared 3 sections, and we did it flawlessly, and that should honestly be enough to win. Because, man, this section, I did not count on seeing this back here. And I should have, because we saw that Zeta on Vandor, but I was kind of hoping Nest wouldn't be on defense. We got this Django lead. How fast is this Django? 214, they get what, 30 speed? 30 speed, 2, okay. Man, we can try Imperial Troopers against this and try to go for some burst damage and hope we can do the kill quick on Greedo maybe. Tad's always kind of hard to get out of there for some reason. He's got good mods on all this, I'll tell you that. So So what do we got? What do we want to use here? Let's try Imperial Troopers. This probably isn't smart, but if we can get some quick damage and get a kill, maybe it'll be okay. Only thing is, if Django gets that burning going, we won't gain turn meter like we should. Well, it doesn't matter, because I don't know if I'm beating this section anyway, so we'll try to brute force it. It doesn't matter how many wins. We can get a quick kill here. Ooh, and we got ability block there. Get another kill. Come on, kill. That's what I'm talking about. This worked better than I thought. Hot dog. Okay. Okay. Now, this is not what you want to see. Maybe try some Night Sisters and keep our fingers crossed. Boy. Let's see what happens here. This probably isn't going to be pretty, but maybe we can get someone dead. We got some stuns. Let's see if we can't get a stun right here. Got one. Okay. Another stun there. Let's get the basic here to get her hidden. Got another stun. Got another stun. Big hit. Come on, kill Vandor. Alright. Okay. See if we can't get a stun. Got a stun. Big hit. Another stun. Got him. Stun. Got him. Big hit. Oh, we did it. That was amazing. I didn't think that would work at all. Oh, that was awesome. We cleared the board. First shot on everything. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. I was so scared of that Nest team and all those stuns from Asajj and Daka's basic. Man, that couldn't have went any better whatsoever. Man, oh man, that was awesome. All right, that's it, folks. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're looking for a new guild, if you're interested in joining our family, the link is in the description. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit that link, come check us out. That's a link to our Discord server. Come say hi. And if you're looking for a new guild, ask for Deranged or Revan. They'll set you up based on your GP and your player level. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We had a great round here, round 2 of season 14.